Hey, check this out, boss. It's your boy Too Real, and now y'all live on Really Speaking the podcast. Before we start, y'all know how this shit go. Click that like, that subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment, man. We finna kick this first episode off. Hey, man, right now, I just want to let y'all know from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate everybody that like really rock with me and fuck with me and want me to do this shit for real. As far as giving y'all my perspective, you know, it's a lot of people in this space, so I always thought that there's enough people doing that shit. I ain't got to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all been very, very adamant about me doing this shit. So the only way I feel like this shit gonna work if y'all really show me y'all fuck with me. So right now, I need everybody to go in my bio, click the link. It's gonna say Really Speaking, take you right over to my YouTube page, and you gonna hit the motherfucking subscribe button. I need 500 subscribers, y'all. Come on now. I got almost 40,000 followers. That's only 10% of my followers. 10% of y'all. I need 10% of y'all to just go in there, click subscribe, and man, we gonna get it cracking. But for real, make sure, man, y'all go hit that link in that bio and subscribe. Today I want to talk about some of my videos that I made that kind of went viral. And I just kind of want to go more in depth about them. Just because a lot of people don't really understand like where I was at with this shit and what I was really talking about. So the first video that we're going to talk about today is the don't let nobody come to my crib, boss. If somebody in the car that I don't fuck with, don't bring them to my crib. You know what I'm saying? And for people who don't know what video I'm talking about, let's play it for the people that ain't seen it. Hey, check this out, boss. Check this out, baby. Hey, I don't care how cool we is, how long we been knowing each other, how much we jam, how tight we is, or how cool you is with that other person. Don't bring no other motherfucker to my crib that I don't fuck with, boss. Don't pull up to my motherfucking spot where I lay my head at with somebody else in your motherfucking car and I don't fuck with them. That's law. I don't know this nigga and I don't know that bitch. I don't want no motherfucker knowing where I live. And nigga, that's a motherfucking mistake by a lot of you niggas. You niggas always thinking it's cool, talking about he cool. That's how niggas used to get set up by them undercovers back in the day. Because your action to bring a motherfucker you don't know and the action to tell you, oh, he cool, he good. And the whole time that's a motherfucker undercover witnessing the transaction. It's no motherfucking difference. Don't bring nobody to my crib, boss, when you pull up on me. Believe that. Okay. Now y'all seen the video, right? So, hey, let's just get one thing out the way, boss. Because the most dumbest comment that I've seen consistently over and over is, oh, you just told on yourself. You letting people know you hustling and you doing all this. Y'all gotta be the goofiest motherfuckers ever. Like, I did not know people was that slow. You can't read between the lines, boss? I said back in the days, when niggas used to be hustling out them spots in them trap houses, the hype would come to the crib with a nigga, say it's his uncle, say it's his cousin, say they good. You let them both in. He witnessed the transaction. Next thing you know, the people come kicking your door. That was just an analogy of y'all trusting people. You know what I'm saying? And now in today's time, you bring a nigga to your house that don't know you, but he know your guy. He has no loyalty to you. What if later on down the line, you get into one of his partners that he got loyalty to, and you don't even know that's his partner? They ain't kicking it together all the time. Y'all get into it, and dog be like, man, I know where bro live. I was with my nigga, and bro pulled me over there with him. But you took that and thought that I was talking about I'm hustling. Man, let me let y'all know something, man. I left the streets in 2012, boss. It's been 11 years since I left the streets, boss. The best feeling I got in the world, my niggas, I ain't got to look over my shoulders. I ain't got to watch out for nobody. I ain't looking at no police. Nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, when the police get behind me, nigga, I just be cruising and driving. I don't think about turning off, none of that shit. I'm legit, boss. Got my license. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way legit, boss, and it feel good. You know what I'm saying? So for the goofy niggas in the comments, and I'm going to tell y'all something else. You could be a Christian. You can be a Christian. I know my auntie, she's a Christian. Go to church, raised up in the church. And she will cuss you out if you bring somebody to her house or if you pop up unannounced. You ain't got to be in the streets to not want another motherfucker to know where you live at. Like, where they do that at? You don't really understand that. So for people to think that I'm dumb enough Because it is a lot of, listen, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I get it. It's a lot of dumb niggas on the internet. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers on the internet. I get it. But this one right here, man, I'm way sharper than anybody can ever give me credit for. I'm way slicker than anybody can give me credit for. So if we gonna sit up here and say that I'm dumb enough to say that, I feel insulted. But y'all don't know me. But I just feel like this. A lot of people will pull up to your crib and they wouldn't even know to register in their brain. Because how I was taught is, damn, I ain't finna bring nobody to bro crib. I don't care what he ain't doing. But I'm the type of nigga that you can't bring nobody where I lay my head at because the type of nigga I am. I ain't in the streets, but nigga, I'm very known. I'm a popular nigga in my city. So why the fuck would I want everybody to know where I'm at? Nigga, I ain't sit on my front porch in a year. It's been like 2 years since I was able to sit on my front porch. I done moved twice. Not because I'm doing something wrong. It's because I know at the end of the day, with this notoriety and this fame, everybody ain't rooting for you, boss. Everybody's not happy for you. People act like they happy for you, but they really not happy for you. So I limit. Like, I got family members that I love and they don't know where the fuck I live. And even though family members that do know where I live that I don't fuck with, they not allowed in my spot. Because I'm moving in a different direction from the direction that they currently going in. I'm not on what you on. I'm not a friendly nigga. I'm not really into the friendly shit. I ain't fucking with everybody. I don't need to be. I know how to be strong when I'm alone. I'm better off by myself anyway. Until God put the right people in my life, then for sure, we definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna get that understood. So, for the goofies, for all you goofies that thought that I was talking about, I was hustling on the internet and people come to my house because I got pounds of weed and all this shit in my house or some goofy shit. Man, a motherfucking Christian, a Christian woman, a Catholic woman, an honest John working person. When we was young, our mama told us not even let our friends come to our house, let alone some motherfucking nigga I fuck with that you don't fuck with. So for you goofy motherfuckers, just understand that. It don't matter what type of lifestyle you in. You don't want every motherfucker knowing where you live unless you come from a disassembled community where you have an open door policy in your motherfucking house. Yeah, it may be some people like that, but that ain't how we rock. We don't trust everybody in our motherfucking house. My grandma had motherfucking locks on her refrigerator because she had to worry about motherfuckers that lived with her stealing meat out of her motherfucking freezer and going to sell it and shit. Fuck out of here. She ain't trust the people in her own motherfucking house that she had to harbor and shelter. So, nah. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to speak on that a little bit, man, because at the end of the day, goofy. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about is the day one shit. The day one video actually really went viral. That motherfucker got 1.4 million on my Instagram page right now. And I want to play it for y'all so people can know, like, what I'm talking about for the viewers that never seen this video. Hey, check this out, boss. I just want to set something straight. Your day one guys, your day one partner is not a nigga you knew since you came about the sandbox, since you was a little none of that. Day one is a nigga that you met on day one up until now. He ain't never switched up or changed on you. That's what the fuck a day one is. A nigga that's been the same through it all, in private, in public. I don't give a fuck if you knew him for 2 years or 2 months. He always been the same around, especially around when he got money, when he don't got money. Them the type of that I consider a day one. A nigga that's from day one until now, he been the same. Believe that. Okay, look. Now this video right here stirred a lot of controversy, right? And the reason it stirred a lot of controversy because you got a lot of people that's still cool with the people that they grew up with out the sandbox. But what I was saying was, it's a small percentage people that got people in their life from teenage years all the way to late 30s, 40s that never switched up on them. Never did no foul shit, nothing, because a lot of people then forgave their day ones for a lot of shit, man. I know niggas who told on their day ones. Them niggas got out, they fought, they talked it out, and they back cool. I know niggas who you know what I'm saying, who did some fuck shit, like some real shit that I don't even want to speak on because it's street business, and like niggas forgave them. Niggas forgave these niggas, like really forgave these niggas after all this shit. Niggas and switched up on you. Went start fucking with niggas in the other hood. When niggas fell off, they ain't fuck with y'all. They went start riding the next nigga dick that having money. And then when you got back on your feet, niggas start fucking with you. Or they was just in and out, fucking with you sometimes. Fuck with y'all. You go to the penitentiary, niggas ain't reaching for you. Niggas trying to fuck your bitch. Niggas trying to get your line. Whatever the situation was, niggas wasn't never solid all the way through. But then you meet a nigga like I met a nigga 10 years ago. No, 13 years ago I met a nigga, man, in 2010, boss. And from 2010 to 2023, that nigga been the same. He been the same with me through it all. Like every nigga I'm talking about, he was the same when I was doing good and when I was doing bad. And guess what? When I was doing good, he wasn't doing good and he was still rooting for me. Don't you know this nigga used to call me, bro, and be like, man, when my joggers came, I like, hey, bro, how much you want for one of them joggers? I'm like, shit, I want 150, but you can give me 100. He said, no, and he pull up and he give me 150, and I try to give him the 50 back. He like, no, man, I'm gonna give you what you want. Now, currently at that time when he was supporting me, I didn't know till later on that bro was really fucked up. At the time, he was still the same. He would never complain to me about nothing he had going on. He would never tell, because that's when you know somebody really fuck with you. My situation ain't the greatest, and I still gonna support you while you winning. Man, I went to jail one night, man. This same nigga. The police left my truck at a location where I knew it was going to get towed at. So I had to go through the process to the county. I'm going to be able to release my keys till tomorrow. Without me even fucking saying nothing, Brody went to my truck and niggas slept in my shit until the morning. So when the motherfucking people came, the ticket people came, they couldn't tow my shit because they seen a body in there. And he told them whatever he had to tell them. And nigga, in about a morning time, I released my keys to him, my nigga. When I was in the penitentiary, man, that nigga was homeless. That nigga was sending me 50s and 100s. And he ain't had nowhere to stay. And this is not a day one nigga. And my day one partners ain't sent me a penny. I ain't get a picture. I ain't get a phone call. I ain't get a visit. I ain't get shit. So I ain't trying to hear that shit about day one niggas is niggas you grew up in the sandbox with, because them be the niggas you have to tolerate the most. You got to tolerate these niggas and the fuck shit they do just because, nigga, we come from the same motherfucking sandbox. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Fuck you and that sandbox, boss. I'm going to continue to be me. I'm going to fuck with who fuck with me. I'm going to love who love me. I'm going to support who support me. I'm going to rock with who rock with me. I ain't never finna rock with no motherfucker simply because we came from the sandbox. Now, don't get me wrong, it's mutual respect. I don't fault niggas for everything because I ain't never heard they side. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them niggas, I'm real. Like, I ain't heard your side. I don't know. Maybe I done something wrong. Maybe you feel some type of way about something I did. I don't fucking know. But to keep it 100 with you and keep it G with you, bro, day one is a nigga basically ain't never switched up on you, man. If you had a nigga that never switched up on you, you've been knowing him since the sandbox, my nigga, you one of the blessed niggas on earth. You should already know by now. That's one of the, man, best things ever, man. Nigga you started with and y'all still cool with, and ain't been no hiccups. Now don't get me wrong, every nigga have a disagreement. Every nigga have, you know, an argument or two, but it ain't never took from the love and the shit he, you know what I'm saying, constantly continue to have for you. And that's something I respect. A lot of niggas don't respect that shit. A lot of people don't understand that shit. So I ain't finna sit up here and a lot of y'all like, you know what I'm saying, like you can't have disagreements, you can't have this, but at the end of the day, before the fallouts, nigga, and all that shit, man, like, that was your nigga, and I get it. Sometimes we love niggas and, like, miss them. Like, man, I miss my nigga, bro. I forgave him. You forgive, you forget. But fuck that shit, nigga. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I ain't finna keep forgiving people, man. Fucking me over, or, you know what I'm saying, hurting a nigga, man. Hey, man, listen, man. Really speaking of podcast, man, it's episode 1, man. I want y'all to stay locked in, stay rocking with me, man. We gonna get this shit cracking. This shit gonna grow every motherfucking day. I'm gonna keep pushing, man. Whether I get 10 views or 100,000 views, I'm gonna stay and be me. You know what I'm saying? I understand YouTube is like, you know what I'm saying, advertising friendly, so they might have to bleep a lot of shit, a lot of my words out moving forward. But at the end of the day, the people that rock with me, y'all already know how I'm coming. Believe that. Huh?